Hey everybody, my name is Jerrico, and today we're going to be playing Are You a Healthy Artist? This is a bingo card created by Quell Fabulous on Twitter. This bingo card has a bunch of healthy tendencies for artists that we are all doing. I am going to have this random bingo number caller pick out the numbers, and then I will be brutally honest. If it lands on something and I think that is attributed to me, I will mark it, meaning that I have that good tendency. If it takes me a short amount of time to win the game, that means I am both lucky and I have good artist tendencies. If it takes me a long time to win the game, that just means I'm unlucky, not that I don't have good tendencies. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Here are some stakes, by the way. If it takes me 12 turns, if it takes me half the game to win, I will release the first piece of art I ever made. That will be a video. If it takes me 18 turns to win this simple bingo game of healthy artist tendencies, 18 turns would be 75% of all the options in the game. I will buy one of those manga art books from like Michael's or whatever, the ones that look like this, and I will follow a tutorial and I will put that online as well. With all that said, let's get on to the game. N15, so that would be last row, third down. I got the free space, by the way. Uses invoices for paid work. I've never done any commission for anybody. O22, which would be second row, last one. Keeps a sketchbook / private gallery. Yes, one of these black sketchbooks. First thing I ever wrote in it, January 8th, 2021, and I have been generally keeping it not up to date whatsoever, but I'll use it occasionally if I go outside or to like the beach or something. But in either case, I do have a sketchbook / private gallery. Round number 3, let's go. I-10, last row, second down. Does master studies to try new styles. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what a master study. Basically, when you take a drawing or painting by a dead guy and you do your best to recreate it just like you were doing above. Okay. No, I've never done a master study. I think the closest I've ever done to an artist study is to like, when I was first starting, the way I got into drawing in the first place was I was reading Boku no Hero Academia Volume 3, and there is a fight sequence in there when Deku uppercuts Bakugo, and it's with such force that it makes the top of the building explode. I went and got so excited about that, I ran to my local bookstore at Sac State University. I bought a little nib and ink well set, and then I just straight up copied that manga page just because it was so freaking cool. But otherwise than that, I have not done a master's study. Turn number 4, G17. Second row, fourth down. Has a brush for every occasion. Yeah, I do have a brush for every occasion. Let me see here. The one I use for line art, it's right here. It's just the normal G pen. If I have to color something, I just use this India ink, the smooth one. If I have some brushes or trees, I have those other ones right there. So in conclusion, I do have a brush for every occasion. Thank you very much. Number 5, I6, which would be first row, second down. Accepts compliments and gives them when they have energy to. I don't remember the last time someone complimented me. I just don't. I have a bad memory of these things. But no. Actually, no. My YouTube channel is so new. I don't have the ability to even give it a custom name. So please subscribe so I can fix that issue. But I put out this Finish Infinity Train animation, and there's lots of people just saying nice things, and I have in fact reciprocated those nice things that have been said to me. So I'm gonna give myself that accepts compliments. I'm gonna give that to me. Round number 6, we're approaching the halfway point, and it's not necessarily looking that great for me in terms of bingo, but let's see what we get from the bingo caller. O24, which would be fourth row, last one. Shares messy sketches as much as polished pieces. No, I don't think that's true. Let me pull up my Instagram. I'm gonna do a random sample of the last 9 things I posted, and we'll see if it's like half or something. Nope, that's a complete piece. That's a full piece of animation there. That's another full piece of animation, another full piece of things I've spent weeks on. Yeah, no, not a single one of these 9 things or something. And when was the last thing I put that I was just like, you can have this? I just kind of did this. Then that was back in March. It is June 18th. So I can't give that one to me. Turn 7. 025, which was last row, last one. Measures art growth by comparing self instead of other artists. I guess that's a personal one. Do I compare myself in my growth versus other artists? I don't really like have any envy towards anyone making their own stuff. I mean, it's not like I started art or YouTube or content creating around the same time as anybody else, or that I have any peers in it that I would compare myself to. So like, that's probably true. Oh no, I was in an art internship. We were all bigging each other up, just trying to suffer through what the work was. I have a friend, this person who does Twitch stuff, big ups to them. So no, I mean, everybody can get the bag however they have to. And in terms of growth as an artist, well, whatever you have to do to get better, and everyone you do you. So I'm gonna give this one to me. Turn number 8, N14, fourth row, third down. Spends less than 2 hours on social media a day. Let's see here, what we got, phone? Nope, I spend so long. I spend so long on the internet every day, and nope, I can't give that to me. If I could check, I'd probably be in shambles. I'd probably be like appalled by how long I spend on the internet just looking at stuff. So I can't give that to myself. Turn number 9, B3, which would be third row, first one. I've just realized I'm playing this bingo caller in like the complete wrong way. If you look, this is how bingo, like I've been thinking that this is BINGO and not that this is BINGO. And I'm not going to correct myself. I'm not going to apologize. We've already come this far. Let's just follow through. B3 in the way that I'm playing bingo is gonna be third row, first one. Says no to some project. Sometimes a friend will approach me and be like, I want to do this thing, and I will just be brutally honest with them and say like, I am a storyboard artist, which means I specifically do kind of the blueprints for animation, the composition, and how those images flow together, but I don't know how to animate. Sometimes a lot of people will be asking for like an animator. I don't know how to animate. I know how to put images together and how to tell a story sequentially, but I don't know how to draw a ball moving up and down. Round 10, getting a little precariously close to 12. 021, first row all the way down. Uses references. I could not possibly draw without references. I did an animation thing for a VTuber, Jerrico, also known as Kite Show. And if you've ever looked at a VTuber model, they are all intensely complicated. For example, let me just pull up a photo of Jerrico. If you were to draw that straight on with like no references, I could not possibly remember all the details regarding that character. So yeah, I do in fact use references, and I am in fact going to give myself that point. Round number 11, I have this one and one more round before I get penalized the first time. Is it possible for me to win in the way that I'm playing bingo? I know I've been playing it wrong the entire time, but in my way of playing bingo, if I get this one and this one, then I will have a chance of winning. G16, which as I'm playing it is the first row, fourth down. Organized file names. Yes, if I did not keep my files clean, bro, it would be a nightmare. Here's a quick little animated sequence I did. If everything wasn't perfectly organized, I would go insane trying to keep track of where everything is and what is called what. So yes, I am in fact very organized with my file names, and I'm giving myself that point. Round number 12, I don't think I can win this one, or win off of here, so I will probably I will probably have to show you my first piece of art that I've ever made. So let me just make this draw. N12, which is second row, third down as I'm playing the bingo. Uses art programs that autosave. Storyboard Pro has autosave. Clip Studio Paint, which I use for illustrations, I don't think has autosave, but Storyboard Pro definitely does. I think I have it set to like every 10 minutes autosave whatever I'm doing. It has now taken me 13 turns to get this far in my super scuffed bingo game. So I will in fact be showing the first piece of art that I think I can remember or even have. I7, second row, second down. Challenges self with stepping out of comfort zone sometimes. Yeah, so this is a piece that I did, which is, it's both lineless, but before I put any color whatsoever, I think I was going for just like, blocking it out all in gray, and then putting just one extra tone, which is like that slightly darker gray on it. But I would generally not make something like this, and nor would I work this way. Normally I would have like a sketch, line out, color, remove the lines. This is just sketch very broadly with just the shapes in mind, and then putting gray tones. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to give myself that point. Round number 14, it's just dawned on me, like, have I scuffed the game so much that I can't possibly win? That would be a bummer if that's just how math works. E5, last row as I'm playing bingo, last row, first one. Fights burnout by consuming content. That's a tricky question because I am always consuming content, and I don't know if that's alleviating or adding to my eventual burnout. I would say I constantly watch things while I'm working to like just keep myself awake really, but I do watch stuff when I'm not working purely for enjoyment, so I'm gonna give myself that. I do just love like watching YouTube and dumb stuff on the internet just to see what everyone's talking about. It's starting to worry me. We're on round 15, and I mean, I can certainly win in a number of ways. If I hit this one, then I'll win. If I hit this one, then I'll win. Even if I've played this in the most wrong way possible, I certainly can win the game. So here we go. G18, third row, fourth down. It uses organizational tools for time/project management. So in the beginning of June, I just decided I want to make as many YouTube videos as possible, both YouTube and animation content, and just put that on the internet and see if I could get anywhere in terms of my audience. So this was just like a little Word document. All the green boxes are basically projects that I'm gonna be putting out on YouTube. Everything in blue is kind of like a talkie video. And in either case, I get this point. Round 16, everyone at home is like, man, we won like 5 rounds ago. What are you doing? And it's because I fucked it up. 023, third row, last one. Practices fundamentals / does focused studies. Yes, I have an entire folder which is just like anatomy studies. I'm not put them out. Some of them are like nude figure drawings, but generally I do try to learn a little bit, especially when it comes to storyboard art. You have to try to get what the image is down gesturally. You don't want to spend your entire time nailing an image, but you want to make sure you're able to depict it and then have that gesture down. So yeah, I do be drawing, giving myself that point. Round 19, I fucked up by not recording the audio on OBS, and add that to the list of great things I've done in today's video. But yeah, it was basically names layers when necessary. It was B4. And I do in fact name layers when necessary. There is no necessary about it. If I were to pass on a file to somebody and the character was on layer A, but their eyes were on layer C, but their pants were on layer J, and I didn't label anything, and I just passed that file on to somebody else to finish up, they would murder me, and rightfully so. G19, which is, as I'm playing the game of bingo, fourth row, fourth down. Starts art on a gray / colored canvas to avoid eye strain. Bro, that's a major key. Wait. I always draw on white canvas, bro. I wish I did that. I'm gonna do that from now on. But I don't. And I'm gonna do that from now on. Bro, if I just lowered the white Oh, maybe my eyes wouldn't hurt so much. Bro, it's taken me like 20 turns. First one, first down. Keeps art making fun by drawing OCs / interest. Haha, I only draw OCs and interest, so I'm giving myself that point. Let's keep it moving. 21. The game that will never end because maybe I just have too many good art tendencies, you know? I'm trying to collect them all. G20. Last row, fourth one. Shares resources they find with other art peers. Damn, it's gonna be real bad if I say no. But it's not that I'm selfish about my art resources. I just think that I have the same ones. Like my bookmarks tab, which on Twitter is just like where you can save things that you've like super liked on Twitter. I hope my Twitter bookmarks, I hope every artist's Twitter bookmarks get released when they die so that everyone can see all the art resources they've saved, and also all the cool outfits that they never got to draw their OCs in. But in general, I don't do that. Bro, I'm getting lighthearted. I can't believe I've scuffed it this much. I9, which is fourth row, second down. Exercises or stretches to avoid becoming a shrimp. I do exercise. Yeah. Here's my exercise track. I've exercised at least the 8th, 10th, and 12th of this month. Irregardless of my similarities to being a shrimp, I do in fact exercise. So I can in fact give myself this, and I got my bingo. I did it, ladies and gents. I got my bingo. It only took 22 freaking turns. I'm happy to know that I am a healthy artist and that I have at least some of the tendencies. Hopefully you do as well. If you played this in any capacity, whether make it a video or tweet or just comment down below on what you did, please subscribe. But otherwise, y'all have a good day. I have some other videos to make now. Apparently I have to showcase the first piece of art that I can find, and then I have to go get a manga art book anyway. So I'll see you guys soon.